Ba, 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 ba. Boom, 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 boom. Can I get a mending book? Can I get a mending? I appreciate the follow, Caleb. There's the Minecraft music. Trident user over there, of course. Bro's hunting, trying to hunt him down. He's creeping toward him. I don't try to take him out. No hablar español, mi hablar inglés. Mi español es muy malo. Hola, me llamo Yep. Mi habla español es muy estúpida. We are on TikTok. There's somebody in my Twitch chat asked me, do I speak Espanol? I know like the very basics, like the super basics, like Yo Tengo and stuff like that. Yo Tengo. No mula. So no, I don't really speak Spanish, bro. I'm sorry. Lo siento. Wilson. Lo siento, Wilson. Lo siento. Say that again. Wait, what chest? Furnace? Alright. Lo siento, Wilson. Can I get a look at a sea? What's good, bro? What's good? How you doing, man? Man, I'm tired. Saddle. Yo, what's good, Joel? It's good, brother. How y'all doing tonight, man? Just chilling on that Minecraft grind. I don't know if you remember, but I used to ask you for advice and guidance and stuff like that, but since yeah, I remember you, bro. I remember you, bro. Whoa. Let's see what kind of book this is, chat. Trash. I started going to church and I really heavy into God all because of you, bro. Hey man, it's not because of me. It's not because of me. I get what you're saying though, but I want you to understand that people do not draw towards God unless He makes it possible. So what does that mean? That means that I could have been used as a vessel, but at the end of the day, God reached you through me. So just think of it that way. Like, don't give me the credit. Like, that's something you have to work on as a Christian, not taking credit for things like that, because at the end of the day, God makes all this possible, not me. You know, and that's something that I have to recognize. Like, you have to be able to see how God uses people and how God uses the circumstances that you're in your life to draw Him closer to you. So, yeah, man, you have to see it that way. We got 3 books over. I mean, what? Oh, we gotta put these saddles in here. I don't know where she's putting the stone at. Stone up here. She'll see it. Riptide. Oh, there's nothing really in there. I'll throw that in there though. Alright, let's go back to fish. You bro, understand? Yeah, man. So I'm glad you're getting closer to God, bro. That's a great thing, man. You're gonna really enjoy what you can understand. It's I'm not gonna say like it's all sunshine and rainbows whenever you are talking to God and spending time with Him, because a lot of the times, you will be in a space where you'll break down crying or you'll feel guilty because He made you realize that you're not doing what you're supposed to do. It's just a lot of different emotions you're gonna go through whenever you're dealing with God, but it's all for the better. You know what I'm saying? Just trust Him. Hey man, but I appreciate you letting me know, bro. That means that I'm doing some good, spreading the word, man. If I inspired you to go to church and stuff, that's good, bro. That is good, man. Ugh, come on, I just need. Probably gonna fish until I get like a better fishing rod or a good book to put on some stuff. And there is the look at the sea fish rod. Right, come on, game. Right, come on, game. had traveled to Samaria, so he came to a town of Samaria called Sychar, near the property that Jacob had given his son Joseph. Jacob's well was there, and Jesus, worn out from his journey, sat down at a well. It was about noon. A woman of Samaria came to draw water. "Give me a drink," Jesus said to her, because his disciples had gone into town to buy food. How is that? How is that you, a Jew, ask for me, a Samaritan woman? She asked, for Jews do not associate with Samaritans. If you knew the gift of God and who is saying to you, "Give me a drink," you would ask him, and he will give you living water. Hmm. Hmm. Sir, said the woman, "you don't even have a bucket and the well is so deep. Where do you get this living water? You aren't greater than our father Jacob, are you? He gave us the well and drank from it himself, as did his sons and the livestock." Jesus said, "Everyone who drinks from this water will get thirsty again, but whoever drinks from the water that I will give him will never get thirsty again. In fact, the water I give him will become a well of water springing up in him for eternal life." Interesting. That's a bar from Jesus right there. "Sir," the woman said to him, "give me this water so that I won't get thirsty and come here to draw water." "Go call your husband," he told her, "and come back here." "I don't have a husband," she answered. "You have correctly said I don't have a husband," Jesus said, "for you've had 5 husbands, and that man you have now is not your husband. What you said is true." "Sir," the woman replied, "I see that you are a prophet. Our ancestors worship on this mountain, but you Jews say that the place to worship is in Jerusalem." Jesus told her, "Believe me, woman, an hour is coming when you will worship the Father neither on this mountain nor in Jerusalem. You Samaritans worship what you do not know. We worship what we do know, because the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. Yes, the Father wants such people to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. Fire! How's it going, brother? I'm going good, man. How about yourself, Hope? How about yourself, man? This woman said to him, "I know that the Messiah is coming, who is called Christ. When he comes, he will explain everything to us." Jesus told her, "I, the one speaking to you, am he." Brother got a suspicious right there. I'm not gonna count. A buck. Give me something good. Give me something good. Sharpness 3. Okay. Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that at all. Just then, his disciples arrived, and they were amazed that he was talking with a woman, yet no one said, "What do you want?" or "Why are you talking with her?" Then the woman left her water jar, went into town, and told the people, "Come see a man who told me everything I ever did. Could this be the Messiah?" They left town and made their way to him. Let's go put these shovels over here in the mine shaft. What can I actually do to show that I trust in the Lord? So it's more of a heart posture thing, right? So for example, let's say you're in a financial situation where you are not able to pay your phone bill, okay? And you know for a fact that you're not gonna be able to do it, but you have faith that God will provide you a way to pay for that phone bill if He deems necessary for you to carry out His will with that phone, right? So that's how you show God that you have faith, by the way you live. It's by the way you live and by the way you look at things. Like, I know for a fact that if I continue to read this Bible, I'll continue to learn more and gain in wisdom and spiritual knowledge. And that's why I read it, because I have faith that God will teach me and talk to me through this Bible. Just asking the question shows I have faith in him. Exactly. Good job, Mystic. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you, it's based off of like how you feel in your heart. Like, I don't make the videos that I make on TikTok because I have no faith in God. I have faith in God, and that's why I make the videos. If I didn't believe in God, I wouldn't make the videos in the first place. I wouldn't. That's me exercising my faith. That's me telling people, hey, I have faith in this person that you cannot see or hear, but I have faith because he appears to you in a way that only you need to see him. Like the more you get to know about God, the more you see that he's influenced your life in more ways than you can count, and he's done it in so many ways to where you can't deny his existence. There are certain things that's happened in my life that I know for a fact isn't coincidental. It was God, and nobody can convince me otherwise. Because I'll much rather believe that it's God and have faith in God than have faith in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Having faith in nothing is like very depressing. We barely hear you. Can you lower the game? Hold on. All right, I should be a lot louder. Should be a lot louder now. But yeah, I was basically saying that a lot of the things that I do and a lot of things that happen in my life prove that God exists. It might not prove to you that God exists, but it proves to me that God exists. And I was saying that God shows up and allows things to happen in your life to testify his existence. There are certain things that happen in your life that isn't coincidental because it was God influencing it. God influences your life, and it's correlates to how much you pray. You know what I'm saying? Like prayer is actually like people don't realize prayer is like a superpower. Like it's literally a superpower. You can literally like change your entire life just by praying. Praying when you gotta understand. Jesus went without sleep, went without eating, simply just to talk to God, his heavenly Father. Because he knew how important it was to have a conversation with God every single day. So it's like prayer is something that, especially I need to work on, but it's something that everybody should just work towards doing every day, constantly. All right. Like I was gonna make a video, basically saying that I want to die to these guys.
Yeah, the water doesn't try to go. I'm a half a heart.
Bro, why were you beefing with bees, bro?
I was breaking the ground. I was breaking the ground, and they flew in front of me, and I hit them, and all the beehives I have around my house, all of them went after me. Oh my gosh. Big.
Is that better? Is that better?
I think they are better. I just need to eat food. Yeah, I'm fine.
You gotta jump by some bees, chat like that.
I'm a hide
Had
in
to
my
lock
little
in.
hut.
This is hardcore, by the way. So if we
That's
die in
the
this
best.
game, the game's
Yeah, hide
over.
in my little hut.
That's why I was like, I had to lock in there, even though I got full
That's what
iron armor. If she dies, then she created the world, so she's not gonna be able to play no more. But what were we talking about? Also, if anybody's learned something new from God, that would be a great thing to share in the chat too. Like, I tell people all the time, like, I don't make TikTok videos as if I know everything about the Bible and I know everything about God. I don't. I'm still learning just like everybody else. I'm still improving just like everybody else. So anything you guys want to share will be an amazing thing to do. But yeah, I've been like reading the Bible while I've been playing Minecraft, which is actually it's kind of it's kind of relaxing. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, bro, just wanted to let you know your videos are very touching. Hey, appreciate that, bro. You know, like I get a lot of people tells me that a lot, and for some reason, I still feel like my videos suck. I don't know what it is. It's probably the enemy trying to like, put some doubt in my mind and make me doubt the videos that I make. But I'll never stop making the videos. I just need to be more consistent and like going live and making more videos. And I'm kind of hesitant to be bold about certain topics because TikTok is a space where a lot of people have egos. A lot of people have egos, and a lot of people have, um, come to their own understanding or a specific perspective on life. And if I start saying certain things that a lot of people disagree with, it's like I don't really want that. I don't want that type of attention. You know, I read the Bible twice and every day, still discovering these. Bro, the Bible is something you can read every day and still get something new, which is amazing. It's like it blows my mind the fact that you can read a book and get a different perspective from the same paragraph, the same scripture, the same verse every day. Like you can get a different perspective. Mbappe, do I look like Mbappe? Bro. It's only wish that I realized the power of the Bible sooner. That's my. I won't say I really regret it. I think I figured it out at the time I needed to. But I appreciate it though, 'cause it's like, you know, your Christian journey is a journey, man. It has lots of ups and downs. You're gonna be in some valleys. You're gonna have some doubts. You're gonna transform as a person. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that happens a lot is that you have to let go of a lot of things. A lot of old habits, a lot of people, a lot of way of thinking. Like I really, it's like as a person, when you get closer to God, a lot of people will question whether or not you're actually doing it. Like some people think it's an act, and it just shows how unbelievable a person can transform just from getting closer to God. They might they might think you're faking it, because there's no way you can go from being this type of person to being this type of person just because you started reading the Bible. A lot of people can't see that happening until they do it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a beautiful thing, honestly. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm a holy person right now though. I still do things that I shouldn't do, but I think the biggest thing that happens when you become a Christian is that you just see the error in your ways. Like a lot of things you felt like was okay to do, you realize, oh, I shouldn't really be doing that. You know what I'm saying? You also see how deeply wrong certain things you do is. You know, and that's the power of God right there, because it's like you wouldn't realize that you're going down the wrong path unless God shows you. That's how ignorant some people are. Some people are so ignorant to where they don't even see that they're blatantly going against God. It's totally naive to it. They don't see it until they see somebody like you that's actually trying to do what God's will is. And they ask you, hey, why do you do this when you could just do this? And you're like, well, God says this, or I don't want to do it this way because my heart is with God. God aligns himself with truth, honesty, humility, patience, love, and a lot of what the world shows is the complete opposite of that. You know what I'm saying? Like look at video games for example. Most video games that are popular are super violent. What is the most important thing you learned from God? I definitely think the most important thing I learned from God is that um, I'm I can't save myself. Like there's so many ways you can look at that because I was living a life where I thought I was already saved. Like I thought I was like you know how the Pharisees were like, you know, hey, I do this in the synagogues, I donate this, I say these long prayers and stuff like that. Like I thought all that was good enough when in reality none of that is good enough. The only thing that was good enough was Jesus. Right? That's the only person that did anything good enough. So that's who I need to rely on, not myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I really thought that and you also have to understand that yes, salvation is the ultimate thing you should be striving for. That's the most important thing. But in terms of being successful on earth, like being a successful man, raising a successful family, being a good person, you can't do that all on your own. Like you can't read a book and then suddenly become a holy, righteous person. No, you need God to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I had to realize. I couldn't become disciplined. I couldn't humble myself. God had to come humble me. You know? So that's why that makes it easier for you to give your life to God once you realize that He did all that for you. Like He made you realize all this stuff. He blessed you and woke you up this morning. Like once you realize how much God is in your life and how much He's like watching over you. I'm not saying you feel obligated to return the favor, but like you just understand that that's true love. Like you understand that He actually cares about you and watching over you. And it's like it's hard for you to hate somebody that loves you, even though the devil does. The devil hates God, even though God still loves the devil. Even though He did all that stuff in heaven, God is still a loving God. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how could you not want to do something for a God that wants only the best for you? It's just it's cool seeing you play Minecraft. I just recently got back into the game. Yeah, me too, man. It's really my sister. My sister told me to play it. I don't really play Minecraft like that, even though I have mods and stuff. But I don't really be playing Minecraft like that. But it's a chill game, man. You don't really have to. I can really talk to chat. I don't really have to be like super locked in. So as I told myself that whenever I start playing the game, I'm gonna just start streaming on this account because I was streaming on my other TikTok account that was really more focused on gaming content. But I just feel like, you know, I should just stream on this regardless. Bro, Minecraft music is dope, bro. Like I wish like I could play music on my laptop that wasn't copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll play music like this too. Like I enjoy music like this. I'm not really like a. I enjoy rap. I used to be a Drake fan. I wouldn't consider myself a Drake fan. I don't really like secular music no more. It's not something I really vibe to anymore. You know, I moved past the secular music, especially ones that's all about sex and stuff like that. Right there, really. I wouldn't say it like I feel convicted listening to it, but I just don't enjoy listening to it because it's like once you realize what true love is, you wouldn't want to listen to the secular music that talks about that fake, worldly, lustful love. You know, that's all it really is. Or music that talks about violence. It's like, why do we want to like rap about doing horrible things? But I used to do the same thing. I used to rap about it. I used to sing rap songs that talk about hitting and unaliving people and stuff like that. Like I used to do all that stuff. Yeah, bro, I'm trying to get out of that, especially going to the gym with that music. Yeah, man, it's like I don't know. Like people don't realize how spiritual music is. Like music can literally can change your mood. Music literally can make you dance. Like people don't understand how powerful music is. It's a spiritual thing. That's why I forgot. I think it was David that was dancing for God. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people in the Bible that sung songs for God, like Solomon. So it's like, words are so powerful. Yes, it is. So yeah, man, it's like I got away from a lot of music that was promoting stuff that I knew was really actually manifesting itself into my life. Like if you listen to sexual music long enough, you're gonna want to do what the music said. You know what I'm saying? It's only natural. You can't really. It's just like kind of self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of, but at the same time, it's like it's only obvious now for me because of God. Like God revealed that stuff to me. I didn't look at music as like secular music as something that was bad until last year. You know, but that's like an example of how you can grow in the spirit right there. Because your spirit, like the Holy Spirit, will start letting you know certain things. Like one time I actually spent like a couple hours doing nothing, just listening to what God was revealing to me. He showed me a lot of stuff about myself, stuff that I still need to heal from, right? And it's like that was only possible because I decided to not look at my phone and play the game. I spent time by myself to really just listen to what God's trying to show me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like this world moves so fast, like so fast. Our attention span is super fast. Everything's moving so fast to where it makes you feel like you have to keep up. Like you have to keep up with the latest trends, the latest music, the latest fashion. You know what I'm saying? Or you'll be left behind. When the reality is like, kind of want to get left behind. You should kind of want to be left behind. You don't want to be in the crowd with everybody else. How do you hear from God when you're not in the Word and just want to hear Him speak to you? It's it's not necessarily a. It's not necessarily. Hey, I'm talking to Chad Jay, and that's why I was like a little like. That's why I was like not really doing nothing. Here, have this
Oh,
book.
well, okay, all's forgiven. Do you want to see my progress after you get this next day?
Yeah, give me a minute. So like that's a loaded question, man, because like Jesus was the Word manifested in the human body. That's why Jesus like repeatedly quoted scripture and stuff like that because he was the world. You know what I'm saying? He was not the world, the Word. Right? So it's like when you say you're not in the Word, you're clearly disassociating yourself from God. Like you're shutting the main door of how God is speaking to you. Like when I say like God doesn't speak to you in like a super godly voice. It's not. It mostly it mostly sounds like you. Like he'll just put thoughts in your head, and you know it's from God because of how it makes you feel. Like he'll remind you of something that happened in your childhood that still affects how you act to this day, and you know it's him because he's like, I never thought of it that way before, and because you're reading the Bible, you're understanding about spiritual things. You're understanding that okay, this happened to me when I was a kid, and this is probably why I'm afraid to talk to girls or blah blah. Blah. It doesn't matter like the circumstance, but it's just like you realize things, and that's how God speaks to you. You realize things because you read the Bible. You understand that okay, lust is something that um that's really affecting my life. Let me actually break down and understand why this lust is attacking me personally. Where did it start? And then God, okay, God sees you're seeking an answer to why this lust is attacking your spirit. So He's going to reveal to you, okay, since you actually want to know how to stop this lust in your life, let me reveal to you where it started from. And then he reveals that to you. And you're like, oh, okay, so this is where it started. Okay, why is it still affecting me to this day? And then he reveals to you, okay, this is why. That's the process that God does with you. You know what I'm saying? But it only works when you understand that all that knowledge and wisdom about you doesn't come from you. You didn't figure it out. I've been alive for 22 years. I'm gonna figured out the most stuff about me ever in the past year and a half because I allow God to reveal those things to me. I didn't try to figure it out on my own, you know. So that's how God speaks to you. You know what I'm saying? But you kind of do need to be in the Word. You kind of need to spend some time reading the Bible because there are things that happens in the Bible that we still go through today. Like there are things in the Bible that we can still learn from. So it's like you're bottlenecking yourself. You're making it harder for yourself if you really want to, learn from God and hear from God. Like you definitely need to spend some time in the Word, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a requirement basically. You know, like I wish it was just easy. I wish I could just wake up every day and God just reveals to me everything and all this other stuff. But in reality, that's not. It's just not how it works. You know, like if Jesus is the Word and you have only read 10% of it, how can Jesus fully show you certain things if you only read 10% of the Bible? If you only read one chapter in the Bible, it's like, how can I teach you things if you haven't learned from the Bible? This is the source first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, like, if you spend some time, you don't have to read the Bible for hours on a day. You know, the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? But you'll know when you need to stop and meditate on what you read in the Bible. You'll know when to stop. Like, you just have to have faith that God will reveal that to you. How do you start reading the book? Like, where do you start? I recommend people should always start reading the Gospels of Jesus Christ, which is Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. But I always tell people that the best answer you can get for that question is from God. You know what I'm saying? You can just spend some time and really like ask them, okay, I really want to read the Bible. Where should I read that best correlates to the situation I'm in right now? No, and you just have to be patient and have faith that he's going to answer that question in some type of way. And next thing you know, you might run into one of your friends and they tell you like, hey man, I read the Bible last night. I was reading this book in the Bible. You should read it. And that's how God uses people to recommend you to read the Bible. But you can't go wrong starting off with the Gospels. You can't go wrong with starting off with Matthew. Matthew is the first Gospel, and reading about Jesus. I think that's one of the most beneficial things about reading the Bible is reading about Jesus, bro. So my recommendation is to start in Matthew. The best thing for you to do is to pray on it though. Like we were just talking about it like 10 minutes ago. Is there any online Bibles that are free? I'm pretty sure. If you want to go to an actual website where you can read the Bible, or an app you want to read the Bible, I recommend the JW.org. It's an app and it's a website. I recommend that. That's the only thing I can't recommend though. But there's apps. There's apps. You can go to your local church and ask them for a Bible. If they can't give you a Bible in their church, it's kind of sketchy. You know what I'm saying? They're a church. They should have a Bible in there for people that want to read it, right? Just saying. Just saying. But they're like, there's a scripture in the Bible where it says, "Ask and you shall receive; seek and you will find; knock and the door will be open." That's Jesus telling you, "Hey, man, if you have a burning desire to get to know me and find me, I'm not going to make it hard for you to find me. I'm not going to make it hard for you to get a Bible. I'm not going to make it hard for you to understand the Bible if you really want to learn it." Appreciate it. Have fun playing, bro. By the way, a village with villagers, so you can start training with. Hey, it's up there. Yeah. Yeah. We like, hold on. I may actually show y'all my house real quick. So yeah, the village is on top of this mountain up here, and as you can, right, like y'all can't see the coordinates, but I literally went 5,000 blocks. 5,000 plus blocks to find this village. But yeah, my house is underneath here. Like, this is where my house is gonna be. Nice little waterfall. I got like a little staircase I'm gonna make right here, going up to here. This is gonna be another area right here. I like this. I just don't like how the water only comes out that one source, but I do like this area. And then the village is on top of that. So I might have another walkway that goes up to the village and stuff like that. But I'm taking my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to like beat the game and get full diamond set armor, because that kind of like ruins the game. I think you should just take it slow, and that's why I'm fishing right now. Because right now I'm fishing to get like a mending book or a fortune book for my diamond pickaxe that I'm gonna get eventually. But yeah, is it bad that I don't find people attractive like as in dating wise, but only one person? um. I can relate to you on that, bro. Like right now, I don't really have a desire to date, and that's because Christians aren't supposed to date. We're supposed to court. You're supposed to court a woman. Like, like as a man, like I look at other girls and I don't find them attractive. Yeah, bro. Like it's totally natural. Like that's a natural thing. Like as a man, you shouldn't be looking at every girl and finding every girl attractive. Now, no girls, I'm not sure about that. But I feel like if you like like right now, man, as the world is, dating is absolutely ruined. Like 1000%. Don't download dating apps. I have friends that have dating apps. I don't really tell them to delete it because it's not my space to tell them to delete something. It's their decision. But I don't recommend dating apps. I don't recommend finding girls on social media. I think that you should just naturally live your life and work on yourself and get closer to God, understand who you are because God if it's in God's will for you to get married, you're going to meet your wife one day. You're not supposed to look for her, but one day you will find. How often do I go live? Once a week technically, but I probably go live more often. But like you should definitely focus more on just becoming a better person. You know, actually becoming a husband. You know. Well, you should still encourage just that your friends delete those dating apps because you care. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right. But I'm more like for example, you can tell a child not to do something, but the first question they're gonna ask is why. You know, and I can break it down to them. Hey, this is why you shouldn't have a dating app. But if they don't have a good connection to God, they won't understand why. They'll know why, but they won't understand it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can tell a person that they shouldn't lust all day long. They know that. I know that, and I still do it sometimes, right? So it's like like I'm not saying it defeats the purpose of me telling them to delete dating apps. I'm not saying I shouldn't do that. What I'm saying is that I think it's better for me to tell them, hey, what I'm saying? Find out what God wants you to do in dating. You know what I'm saying? Find out, do you think God is going to deliver your husband through a dating app? You think God's going to have your husband on a Tinder app? Just saying. Those are questions I would ask them. And instead of just flat out telling them, hey, delete Tinder, I'm like, hey, man, do you really think your husband is on Tinder? That's the way I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Is getting surgery to look more attractive a sin? Okay, so like how I determine what is sin and what is not sin is based off of your heart, right? So like most sin is a selfish it's all selfish and pride. So I do think that if you're getting surgery because you want to look better than another girl, then yeah, your heart is in the wrong place. But if you're getting surgery because you had third degree burns on your skin, that's completely different. You know what I'm saying? Pray about everything for sure. Yeah, 1000%. Yeah, bro. I see what you mean. Thanks for yeah, sure. But like what you said fundamentally is right though. Like I should tell him like, hey, delete those. But I'm not as direct as like Christians in the Old Testament and the Bible were. Like a lot of Christians in the Old Testament and stuff, they were like Jesus when he walked into the marketplace, he started flipping over tables and breaking tables because he was like, "Hey man, you're changing my father's holy place into a marketplace. Stop selling stuff here." So he was like very bold and direct with what he means, especially when he was talking to the Sadducees and Pharisees. He was like, "Hey, look, I know you want to take me out, but this is going to happen when you take me out." And he talked in parables because I'm genuinely insecure about the way I look, and I was thinking about getting surgery. Well, it's like I believe as a person you shouldn't be worried about what other people think. Like I think a lot of people are insecure because of standards that other people have. When in reality, like you are you for a reason. You look the way you look for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't base your satisfaction on and your self-esteem based off the way you look or how much money you have or how fast your car is. Like none of that matters in the long run because this whole world's going to end one day, and this body that we're all living in, this body that we're all operating, is going to turn to dirt. Like, bro, you're going to turn back into dirt one day, bro. Like that surgery ain't gonna stop that from happening. What's your favorite verse? Acts chapter 5, verse 42, and I just made a video on it. God made us exactly how He intended us to be. Exactly. So it's like, if you want to get surgery because you're insecure about something, I think you should. I think you should fight the insecurity because you're gonna always be insecure about something. You know what I'm saying? If you allow it, insecurities to be insecurity. What's up? Oh, you want me to put all my stuff in there?
Looking where I have so far. Oh my god, I found the picture that's going over here. Give me that, give me that, give me
Why
that.
you put a tree in each one?
Hmm?
Is decoration each tree?
Yeah.
These grapes here?
Those are eggplants.
Interesting, interesting. And over here, where these trees are, why you got floating tree logs and stuff?
I had burned the big trees, so I don't feel like.
Oh, you burnt them. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're gonna be up there for a little bit.
Joshua
But
1:9 is my favorite verse. What
I
does that
got
verse say?
3 of like the little farms, so I forgot how many seeds there are.
Okay.
So this would be like 3, and instead of it going like straight down the middle, you know where the mine shaft for us, and then also your house.
Yeah.
After I get done making all those farm plots, I'm gonna just connect them and then make it like around them. Just make it around the farm.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna fish until I get up. Cause right now I don't even have a look at the sea fishing right yet. So I'm just gonna continue to fish until I get a look at the C3 one. Then I'm gonna go back to mining. What inspires you to spread the word of God? God. Like I had to recognize.
I was looking at
I had to recognize that I have a gift of
the village.
the way I speak. I
I
really
don't
think
see
that
any village.
like God has made it I don't know the right word to say, but I'm gonna say easy, made it easy for me to speak. Because I've always
If
been
we
the type
have
of
to,
person
I just go to
to
village. We
speak,
can just
to
go to the
talk,
one that's in
and explain the way I would.
500, 2500, and make a little Minecraft system over there.
Okay. Yes, I do think that God gave me the ability to be able to talk to people, be able to explain how I feel and what I know in a way to where a majority of people can understand what I'm saying. And um, like when I was younger, I had a real I wouldn't say I was like a liar, but like I could never tell my mom the truth. I think that was the first big hurdle I had with uh with telling the truth because at one point I thought telling the truth had no value, but now I understand why telling the truth is really important. You know what I'm saying? And I went through a lot of things like that that really shaped the way I am and why I speak. Like I really don't take fun of like making fun of people. You know what I'm saying? Like I can joke, I do jokes, but I don't make fun of people. I don't degrade people's character for my entertainment. It's something I just don't do. You know, and I think that I went to school to be a journalist, even though journalism isn't real. I had to find out the hard way. Um, like at one point, I had a job offer to be on the news to work for the news and be a reporter. But I turned the job down because the Holy Spirit really made it very clear that that's not the path I should have been on. And now here I am today, you know? Like, I always wanted to be a content creator. I always wanted to make YouTube videos and stuff like that since I was young. Like, I had a YouTube channel. Like, I've had 3 different YouTube channels now. And I had TikTok since 2019. And initially, when I was on TikTok, I was doing the typical stuff that most TikTokers do, you know, following trends, doing memes, making sexual jokes. Like, I was just like a regular TikToker, you know what I'm saying? But I realized that wasn't the way I wanted to be successful. That's not what I wanted to be known for. And I definitely didn't want my digital footprint to have me doing a whole bunch of memes and stuff like that because they only can take you so far. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the type of like you can be a Christian till the day you die. You cannot be a comedian till the day you die. You cannot be a TikToker till the day you die. You cannot be. You know, I wanted something. I wanted to be and represent something that was gonna last forever, and that's a man of God. That's good, Rob. I'm proud of you. Appreciate that, Ray. Appreciate that, Ray. But yeah, man, I just knew that. Like, I've always wanted to play the game and have a chat, talk to chat. Like, I always wanted that, and the way I was able to achieve that is with God. Wasn't with me. The way I was doing it wasn't working. Like I have no doubt that if I really wanted to blow up on Twitch and stuff like that, I could have did what these big streamers do. But it's like, you know, there's a video I watched on TikTok where it says you're not where other people are because you're actually doing it the right way. And I truly believe that. I truly think that I'm doing this the right way because um, I have people like you in my chat, man. Honestly, you have a very good voice to do this and talk about this if you understand what I mean. Yeah, man, I had somebody actually tell me that I should be a voice actor one day. And like I actually see myself doing voice acting. You know, like when I was younger, like elementary school, I really wanted to. I felt like I could sing good. Like I thought I was like on Michael Jackson level of singing. And to this day, I still don't think I can sing good. But sometimes I do feel like I can sing good. So it's like I don't know. I just know I have a voice that God created for me to spread and give glory to Him. I just know it. You know what I'm saying? It's a confirmation that I needed. You know, and your voice. You should voice act for Angel Studios, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like anybody wants me to voice act something, bro, I'll do it as long as it's not like South Park. If you was in that stream for South Park, bro, like I ended the stream early because like the character that I had got like abducted by aliens and they were probing people, and I was like, bro, I had to end the stream fast because I didn't know they were probing people on freaking South Park. It's still on YouTube though at the very end, so you can still see it if you really want to see my character get probed. But yeah, man, I would love to voice act, bro. I'm a very animated person. I like anime. I do watch anime. I do love movies and TV shows. I am an avid binge watcher. Like I will watch a good movie for sure. You're a voice? No, I'm not. I'm not a voice actor for South Park. I said I don't want to be a voice actor for South Park because South Park is very like very. I don't even know what the right word to say. Vulgar, I guess. Yeah, but I can see myself being a voice actor one day. He's go ahead and make an anime for the Bible, bro. He's go ahead and animate the Bible. Oh snap! The jump scare is crazy. I need to go to sleep. What's good, Spider? Ay, ay. I'm not gonna lie, them freaking flying things scared the mess out of me, bro. Hey, I need to go to sleep next. Them things are after me. I turned around at the last second and saw one of them literally flying towards my face. It was hilarious.
Say that one more time.
I have to go to sleep tonight, so because some flying things were after me, and I saw one of them like appear right behind me. So let me go to sleep next.
Okay.
I appreciate you guys coming to the stream though, man. I was not expecting like every time I go live, bro. I don't be expecting people to join, but you know, it happens. A good anime would be like a child that finds a Bible of a city that has a lot of people in sinning. Bro, that I ain't gonna lie. I see where you're going with already. Like they could do something like that for sure. Like that would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Because like one thing that we don't see as humans is what's going on in the spiritual realm. Like people don't understand that when you pray and stuff like that, like angels are literally fighting in demons. What do I play on? PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5. I got Minecraft, I got Rainbow, Marvel Rivals, Monster Hunter. Well, but what I was saying is people don't see that there's a full-fledged fight going on in the spiritual realm. Like that's what they don't see. Like when you're praying and stuff, bro, like you're literally like giving angels a buff. Like there's angels fighting on your behalf. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of demonic forces that are trying to attack you daily, and some of them get through because if you don't have the full armor of God put on, sometimes they're gonna be able to attack you. You know what I'm saying? And that's actually like a canon thing. Like if you don't know what the full armor of God is that's actually in Ephesians 2, I think. Book of Ephesians. But yeah, the full armor of God is actually like a canon thing. Like you can actually like God has armor, bro. Like you can put it on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that would be a dope anime. I'm not gonna lie. Because if they animate like the spiritual realm and like what happens in there, it'd be dope. It'd be dope. Is the even Adam story a real story, or someone made that story and people spread that? What do you mean, like this actually in the Bible? Anything in the Bible is 100% true. Like everything in the Bible 100% happened. Yeah, Adam and Eve is in the Bible, yeah, for sure. Power 4 punch. Bro, how I have not gotten a better fishing rod yet? I'm doing good, Preston. Doing good. Like Ryan Garcia didn't make it yet. What should one do? Wait, what? Nah, I heard Rivals is really fun. Yeah, Rivals is definitely fun for sure. The only thing I don't like about Rivals, bro, is that like you can get some pretty bad teammates, bro. Like you'll be doing good, and next thing you know, your teammates sell. Dom dom. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bro, can I get a better fishing rod, please, game? That's all I'm fishing for right now. Like, I'm not even trying to get like a good book or anything. I'm not even trying to get a good book right now. What's your favorite movie slash show? My favorite movie is Too Fast, Too Furious. My favorite show? That's more difficult. That is definitely a difficult thing to answer. I'm not sure as far as show. There's so many good shows, like reality TV shows. Then you got animes. Then you got like I don't know. It's just a lot of good shows. I be learning a lot from you. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, bro. So I have a enchantment on here called Mending. Mending takes whatever XP that you receive from the game and repair whatever tool you have in your hand. Like these right here. Another thing you do to repair fishing rods is if you make an anvil, which takes a lot of iron that I don't have. I'll have to go to my mining chapters over there to get some iron, make an anvil, and you combine two fishing rods together, and it will repair it. Problem with that though is that it costs the levels. Like right now I'm level 25. It costs that to do it. So if you don't have the levels to do it, you won't be able to be very efficient on it. So yeah. But yeah, guys, look for me to like go live more often.
Whenever you do get off, just text me.
Oh, you about to get off?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna probably play for another 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right. Should I, guys? After my sister gets off. Good night. Good night.
Okay. So I'm gonna say it until you say it. Okay. Open it up.
Should I play another game or should I end stream after? Because my sister's about to get off. This is her world. This is not my world, so I can't keep playing this world. Play another game. Okay. I'll have to restart stream though, so I'll just play another game. I'm probably gonna play another game for. Yeah, I'll probably stream for another hour. Yeah. We're gonna play South Park. Give me a second, guys. I'm finna restart stream, and then